And let me play a chime when somebody comes in, otherwise I miss it. Let me give you my screen. And let me give you my camera as well. ¿Dónde está el cámara? Oh no, I can't get it to stay. It's not really meant to be draped over my laptop quite like this. Stay! Bad camera. There. Alright, so how's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. Miles, where'd you go? I want to see your face. Hey Grant, change your name to Grant. Do you know how to do that? Let me see. How would I do that? Rename. I'll rename me. There. Now I'm Coach Dan. I wonder if I can rename you. Hey, I can. Actually, that's super convenient. That's good to know. Hang on, let me rename everybody. It's Friday. What are we gonna do? No. There we go. Now everybody is perfect. Unmute yourselves. Let's just all. There's only a couple. Let's see if it works out well.
Hello?
Hello. Grant, your internet works so much better in this room.
I'm on a different device.
Oh my gosh, Grant. Use this device every single time.
But our house is doing construction.
I know.
So there's like a lot of noise, so I'm just gonna be.
No, this is so much better. I can hear you and understand you. Isn't it nice? Yeah, Grant, I went over and dropped off the dummy at his house, and he has major construction on. They're doing like a major addition. It was crazy. Unmute Andrew and Enzo, unless there's like babies crying in the background or something. Enzo, what's going on, man?
Nothing too much.
Nothing too much. What have you been doing the past? I haven't seen you in a few days. What have you been doing the past couple of days?
Well, my ankle got like a mini sprain, so I had to let it heal for a little bit.
How did it get mini sprained?
Just like twisting on that couch.
Ah, I see. I understand. Your parents were probably like, Enzo, stop jumping on the couch. You're going to get hurt. Does this sound familiar? Yeah, it gets boring in our houses, right? Andrew, what's going on? Did you exercise with your dad again today?
Not today.
So you're all saved up. You have a lot of energy for your push-ups. We should have a record. Who else? Miles. Money Miles.
Nothing much.
No.
I'm doing just schoolwork.
Schoolwork again? Here, let me show you guys. You guys need some like ideas for like clever things to do. So I'm going to show you some. I'll share my day. All right, let me share. New share. There you guys go. So to start the day off, I taught my kids, keep in mind, my kids are in second grade in kindergarten, is I taught them area and perimeter of squares and rectangles. And I taught them the area by saying we were just doing a game. and I said that they could. I put 3 different squares in front of them. This was one of them. Here's another one, and another one's off. And I laid down 50 quarters. And I said, we're going to do a game, and you can keep every quarter that fits on this piece of paper, only if you select the piece of paper that has the capability of holding the most quarters. The only catch was I only gave them the ruler and said you couldn't touch the quarters. So you couldn't just actually put the quarters and see which one actually fit the most. It's kind of nice because quarters are about 1 inch, and I measured it off. So they measured the length and the width. I taught them this the day before that. Just kind of casually dropped it like one time, which they would have forgotten. But now they really wanted to know it, so they remembered. And then they measured and calculated the surface area of the squares and rectangles. And then second, for the perimeter, which you guys know in your classes is like the outside, like totaling all of the sides and seeing what that is. The second game, which I did a little bit later, is I surrounded the entire fort and the one guy, and I said, you have to create a barrier. And the person with the least amount of barrier to create is the winner. So, yeah, it was kind of fun. And I said that they could have more army men if they figured it out. Because, of course, we needed army men. So that's what I did. I gave them a little lesson on that. Now, hang on. Let me go down. Man, so many things on my timeline. Oh, right here. Here's our wagon train. We did this yesterday, but we did the same thing today, where I have this wagon train over here, and we just put everything in it. We come prepared. We have umbrellas to keep out the sun or rain. We have a tent inside that we carry. We have pillows, blankets, lassos, hoverboards, skateboards. We just put everything in there and have a great old time about it. So if you are driving around town, you'll probably see us skating around in our wagon train. And that's what we did today. It was so cool. We went to Craig Park today. Do you guys know where that is? And there's a section of Craig Park in the way, way back. And it's like a little forest with a little stream that meanders through it. It's not like the rest of the park. And we set up our tent there, and they were playing, and it was a great time. So, yeah, get out, do stuff. All right, let's fix this share. Get out and do stuff by yourself. That's what I'm saying. We didn't come within 100 feet of another person the entire time. All right, let me head over. All right, let's start. We're going to see some big numbers with the push-ups. And that's because I took my wife's shirt. This isn't even my shirt. Fits me very tight. It shows off my muscles. All right, I don't have muscles. So I'm apparently a soccer coach, as you can see. We're going to do 80. We're going to keep it a little light. I want to see some really good numbers on the push-ups today. All right, 80. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm very blue. 6. Everything's blue in here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Miles, you can hear me okay? 23, 24. Thank you. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Halfway. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. Crunches. Where did I go? I'm camouflage. Just kidding. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hip escapes, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crab walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Squats. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Touch your heels. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Get a drink of water just so you can have a brief rest. And let's do some push-ups. I thought you were showing me your shirt, Grant. What does it say? Eat, rest, play? Yeah. Eat healthy. Rest is very, very important. So Grant's shirt, if you didn't hear, it says eat, rest, and play on it. And I wanted to talk about something that jiu-jitsu people don't really do well, especially the serious adults. And that eating well is an important part of your jiu-jitsu. It gives your body the fuel that it needs to perform and function properly. But everybody kind of knows that. They know eat lots of unprocessed foods like fruits and vegetables, have a wide variety, drink water. Pretty much a lot of people know that pretty decently. But where they do really poorly is rest. Rest is a very important part of getting good at jiu-jitsu, especially as you get older. And the chief way to rest is to get proper sleep. For you guys, you need a little bit more sleep than I do. And it varies from person to person, but a lot of elite jiu-jitsu guys, because they're young, they don't sleep as well as they could. And that has a huge, huge effect on both your brain, being able to remember things and learn things, also your body as well. That's when your body really recovers, is when you're sleeping. All right, so just food for thought for later. Like, program that into your heads, is that sleep is very, very important for your jiu-jitsu, for your schoolwork. You're in a better mood. It's just so important. Okay, let's do our push-ups. I'll do 20. You do as much as you can, all right? Ready, go. Butt down, Enzo. Butt down, Enzo. All right, Enzo, tell me how many you got.
11.
Let me share this. $11 for Enzo. Hang on. All right. Andrew, next.
70.
Wait, what? That is a new record for you. Wow. That just sounds so amazing, 70. That's great. Nice job. And you get the trophy for best form, really. Miles.
54.
Look, I even know which column's yours, Miles, just by looking at the number. I didn't even need to scroll back. And grant money. Yours like this one or this one, I can't remember.
50.
Great score, Grant. Great score. That's really good. All right, I got everybody correct. Forever speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. Let's go back. I'm trying to make you guys bigger. For some reason, some days I can make you guys really big so I can see like the nuance of everything. And some days it doesn't let me for some reason. Let me try again. Nope, it doesn't like you guys today. Sorry. It's only if there's more people that I can make it bigger. That's so weird. All right. All right, so we were working on the variation of the cross choke where we use the lapel. Enzo, go ahead and unmute and tell me, did you learn this version of the cross choke where we feed the grip underneath, grab around the back? You'll either remember it or you don't.
I don't think so.
Did you learn the regular cross choke, Enzo?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. All right, so we're going to go on to a fancy variation. You can go back on mute, Enzo. We're going to learn a fancier variation. I actually like it a little bit better. So the first step is I'm going to undo the collar. If it's tucked into the belt or whatever, you won't need to with your dummies because it's not really undone. But I want access to the bottom part of his lapel right here. Now, I'm going to feed it underneath his armpit and around his back to my other hand. That's just a temporary place to hold it. Now, I'm going to switch it to a cross grip just like this. And this is the same thing as when I put the hand in the collar for the regular cross choke, except I'm grabbing that lapel that I fed around. The advantages of this is it makes it harder for him to posture up because this fabric is kind of pulling down against his neck in a better way, more effective. Now my second hand is going to go over and grab that piece of material that's fed around his back. And then I pull him in and do the cross choke. Look, from right here, I'm just grabbing both of this piece of material with both hands, okay? So feed it around, grab, and then choke. So it's just the grip work that can be a little bit tricky when you do it. You just need to remember which hand passes to which. So every time, fix their gi back to normal. Undo, feed it under their armpit and around their back. Then grab palm up, just like you would for the regular cross choke. Then palm down. Pull them in, extend my legs, and then flex my wrists. That's it. Enzo, I'm going to show it one last time, okay? Watch. They all did it a couple of days in a row, actually. So this is on you, Enzo. Open the collar. Feed it underneath the armpit and around the back. Then switch to the grip. That's the hardest part. Once you're here, it's just like what you've learned. Go over and make the thumbing grip. Pull them in and then flex your wrist just like before, away from each other. All right. Let's give it a whirl. Ready, get, set, and go. I like giving feedback over at the desk. I think it's better. I can see better, so I'll meet you over there. All right. I should probably look at Enzo first. Enzo has his dad. His dad's really good at jiu-jitsu. Good, Enzo. Under his armpit. Good, Enzo. Now switch the grip one last time. And then just do the cross choke with your left hand. Nice and deep, Enzo, with that grip. Good. And squeeze. Make your wrists go apart from one another like this. You see this? That's how you do the finish, like away from each other. Oh, the Grant towel method. Grant's going to be a deadly assassin with a towel. Watch, one day In high school, Grant's going to get bullied in PE class, and he's going to have a towel, and he's going to be like, oh yeah, we'll take this. Just kidding. That A2 is still a little small on your dad, Andrew. Great. Hey, Miles, where do you live? Do you live in Brea?
We live in Fullerton.
Whereabouts in Fullerton? Major cross streets.
We said major. We live like, I don't know the street, but we live like right across from Hillcrest Park, basically.
Where's Hillcrest Park? I'm going to Google that really quick. Hillcrest Park. Oh, you're close, it looks like. Brea Boulevard. Oh, or Harbor.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of interesting. We don't usually get that many students from that area for some reason. Miles, I'm gonna right now put a adult-sized gi out on the back of Brea Jiu-Jitsu. Sometime between whenever, this weekend or whatever, can you pick it up and then use it for your dummy? Okay, I'll go do that right now. All right, Miles, it's there for you. It's like an A5, which is like you have M3, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's M3 or K3 or whatever. C3, yeah. So then after C3, you start the adult sizes. It goes A0, A for adult, C for kids, A for adult. And then some brands don't stock A0. It's really small adult size. Then you have A1, A2, A3. That's what I am. A4, and then A5. I gave you an A5. You have no problem getting that on the dummy. Okay, time. Now, we're going to start in the knee on belly. Remember, the knee on belly, if you have the grappling dummy, it's going to be on the ST, the red ST on that chest right there. Then, you're going to kickstand your leg, and your hands will be behind his neck and on his hip. Now, you are going to do the exact same thing is what you just did. No different, just from the knee on belly. The side will even be the same. Look, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to undo his collar. Same side. Then I pass it underneath his armpit and around his back. It's the same side. Then I switch to the cross collar grip. It's the same arm. And then grab that material. Instead of pulling him down, you pull him up and then choke him. Ah. It's the same thing. Don't think anything is different. Just be on this side. Be off to his right arm's side and everything will be the same. Just don't go fishing for the wrong lapel, okay? The same lapel you've been touching is the one you're going to touch. Does everybody understand? Give me a thumbs up if you do. All right, let's see how it goes. Ready, go. Top BJJ competitors of all time. All right, let's do Bernardo Faria. I'm trying to plan my adults analysis class today. We're going to do Bernardo Faria. Enzo, good posture up a little bit as you do this, Enzo. Good. Now switch it with your right hand. Get the right. Yes, Enzo Gracie. I'm almost going to provide you feedback. Sorry, guys. Almost done. All right, now I'm looking. I scheduled my live video for my adults class. Miles, good. All right. Grant. Looks really nice, Grant. Really good job, Grant. Don't forget to reset the position of the collar every single time, guys. So don't just like feed it underneath and then you get your grips, and then don't just make the grips right away. It's kind of pointless. Make sure you adjust the gi back to normal every time. Bernardo Faria. Hey guys, a huge honor for me here at BJJ Fanatics. Switch sides for everybody but Enzo. Enzo, you're doing nothing wrong. It's just because they have more classes on this move that I want them to get the other side on the Neon Belly now. And then I'm going to teach you guys my favorite variation of this one. You guys are doing great. I don't know. I think you guys should go off mute. I can't unmute you. I have an unmute button, but I can't unmute you. I feel so lonely. It feels too quiet. Nah, it's fine. Keep going, Andrew. I feel like I'm almost better. I've been sick for like 2.5 weeks, something like this. That's what I need to do. I need to share this link. Oops. It would be good if I gave the Zoom link. And done. Okay, time. Now, by far, my favorite version of this choke is from the position of knee slice. Knee slice is probably the most common guard pass in Jiu-Jitsu. I don't emphasize it as much in the kids class, but we do it. In the adults class, it's all about knee slice. Let me show you. Like if you're caught in the De La Hiva, you need to kill the De La Hiva, step over the leg, grab this collar, which is hidden under his armpit. Grab the collar, I'm in the headquarters, from headquarters, now I'm in the knee slice. And my partner is gonna be turning towards me like this. So if you have the dummy, be sitting on their leg. You see this? Let's see if you can see it. Like, you see how his leg is in between. It's not like this. You see how his leg is not in between mine? I have to position it here, and I'm sitting on it. And it's actually kind of comfortable. And then second is I'm not going to let my dummy be flat on his back. I'm going to bring him on his side a little bit. Because this is the realistic scenario in the knee slice. Now, you might have guessed it. Here's what you're going to do. Undo the lapel. Feed it around the back. Pass the grip. And then do the cross choke. Now, you can finish the cross choke from here. It's no problem. And for those of you that are younger or less experienced on this, you can just finish it from right here. Pull them into you, squeeze, get the tap. But a good common scenario is that you get his attention on the choke and you're able to knee slice past. And then you go knee on belly and finish the same way from the knee on belly. Don't do that unless you feel very comfortable doing it. I'm not going to even mention it anymore. Okay. So now after I get done with one, I'll adjust the gi back to the normal position. Don't overthink this. You're doing the same choke. If you know what the knee slice position is, it's easy. I get him on his side, turned in towards me. Makes it easier for me to undo and feet around his back, and more realistic. Feet around the back. Now, quick grip switch. And then, grab the second grip, pull him into you, fall down, and get the choke as you squeeze with your wrists. Pretty simple. Just do the choke from knee slice. That's it. Questions? All right. Make it so. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Grant, making turn. Oh, you might have trouble making a turn towards you. Good, Andrew Money. Good, Andrew. Nice. Andrew, do the knee slice as well. That's really good. It's amazing, like just by learning one grip passing sequence, how many different positions we can do this in. It's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Enzo's dad helping out big time. Y'all should have grappling dummies that are experts at Jiu-Jitsu. Four more minutes, guys. 4 more. Maybe less. Maybe I want to do a speed competition. I think I do. Let's see Enzo's knee slice. Enzo, you have to feed it under his armpit. Yeah, there you go, Enzo. That's beautiful. Then pass it to your left hand, then pass it to your right hand, and then choke him. Very good, Enzo. Fantastico. Boa. That's what they say in Portuguese. Boa. That's one of the words you have to know. It means good. They say it constantly. Boa. They kind of say it like that. They go, boa. Did somebody leave? Miles, Enzo, Andrew. Oh, we lost Grant. Grant left. He got kicked out. He got booted out. What a bummer. Okay, time. Do you think Grant's coming back? I hope Grant's coming back. Ooh, I messed this up. I messed up our YouTube stream. There we go. Not that anybody's watching on YouTube, but it's nice. Like if Grant, for whatever reason, can't get back in, he could always watch the YouTube and continue on. So we are going to do a speed drill. So Andrew, your partner went away. You're going to need your partner. Here's what you're going to do. You are going to do all 3 versions of this choke. The first one, close guard. The second, knee on belly. And the third, directly from knee slice. And you're going to cycle through those 3 in that order and see how many you can do in 2 minutes. Do you guys understand? 2 minutes. All right. Is your dad there? Say, Dad, come back.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to do the knee slice one because my hands are so short.
Wah, wah. Sad trombone. Yeah, he's kind of big, too. I mean, there's a size difference. All right, 2-minute timer. I'm going to do it online. Why isn't Google? Google usually had a timer when you typed in countdown timer. That's super weird. They took it down. Maybe they thought it wasn't very accurate because it wasn't. All right, 2 minutes. On your marks. Starting the close guard, get set, and go. Keep count. How many cycles you go through. So Miles just got taken down by his dummy. Go, Enzo! Go faster! Grant, quick, do all 3. We're in a race. Do all 3 of them, Grant. Close guard. Do all 3 as fast as you can in a cycle. All 3 of those chokes. Go.
Oh, wait.
Yes, close guard. Do it, quick. 50 seconds left. Twenty seconds. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. This is movie phone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and paro. Time. Oh, that's a loud, that's a very ringing sound. All right, everybody unmute. Grant, how many did you get?
I just did the 3 chokes.
So you got 1 cycle. Very good. Enzo, how many? How many, Enzo? 2 cycles. Good. Miles, how many cycles?
6.
6 cycles? So 18 chokes? Wow. All right, Andrew.
1 and 2/3.
1 and 2. Why were you so slow?
Because of my arm.
My arms, they're short. All right, let's play. Stay off of mute. Don't go on mute. New share. I'm going to get a different word generator.
Is the annotate option, is that the drawing option?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay, never mind. We'll use the same one. And all of us have to do extra hard. I'll go first.
Oh, yeah.
Really hard, sorry. Oh, I don't even know how to draw this. I don't even know what it is. Yeah. All right. Array. I said it out loud. What am I doing? Whoops. My bad. Ooh, this is so hard. Oh, I don't know how to draw this. Okay. Let's try this. This is going to be so hard. I'll draw accurately.
In a suit. What's he? A key card. Is he holding something? Broccoli.
A worker?
Mountain Dew. Sprite.
Starbucks?
Coffee. Money.
Money?
Oh, that's money. Okay.
A
Pin.
All right. Now.
banker?
Money.
Stock market.
Babysit.
A deal?
Babysit.
A deal?
Gambling.
Giving money to.
Oh, Miles, you're close.
Lending money, loaning money, gifting money.
Friendship money?
What's a fancy word for these kind of things? Ooh, you guys are close. Like, we got close.
Exchange. Exchange.
Lending, loaning?
Purchase.
Giving them ears is not helping at all. I'm just being goofy. All right, you have 10 more seconds.
Buying, selling, paying, gifting, giving.
Charity.
Here, I'll give you a hint.
Regifting?
Ream. Somebody said it.
What?
One of your dads said it in the background. Reimbursement. That's the word, reimbursement. All right. Who wants to volunteer? Actually, no, I have to do it. I have to do it successfully.
Someone getting money first and then getting money back or replace. Only one direction.
Quiet, you. Oh, this is so hard. I'm on the really hard setting. All right. Let's see. Let's see how I do this.
Coach Daddy, dictionary lessons from us.
It's a house.
Hello.
It's a building.
Table.
Chair, bar, a cake,
Couch. Sofa. Chair.
a
Tanning
group.
bed.
Sleeping.
Oh, a coffin?
Is it a tanning bed? Oh my god. What? Dead?
Is that a coffin?
Is it really dead?
Oh, a hospital bed,
Doctor!
hospital room.
Is it a corpse?
Hospital.
Mom. No.
Someone who has a disease.
Oh,
Is coughing
Oh no.
It's like dictionary.
Psychiatrist.
Oh, you're close.
therapist? Is it a therapist?
Close.
Therapist?
Close.
Psychiatrist?
Close. Just change a few letters.
Counseling.
Psychologist?
Oh, yeah, you're a cheater. I heard that. Your dad got it. You cheater, Grant. That's not bad. Was it Irving that was heckling me on the last one? That wasn't bad. Yeah, he did look dead. As I was drawing it, I'm like, wow, they're just going to think this guy's dead, and that's that. All right, Grant, I'll private message you. Whatever word comes in, I'm just going to click it, and you have to do it with whatever word it is. All right, ready? Oh, no. Oh, wow. You might not know the meaning of this word.
If I don't, can I just
All right.
look for a word?
Grant, don't misread this word because there's a more common word. Uh, Do you know what that word is? No, it's not that. It sounds like it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Oh, my dad just told me the definition.
Do you know it? Do you know how to even guess?
I guess?
All right, let me give you a new word, one that you know what it means at least. All right, here's one you know what it means.
Okay.
Good luck drawing it though.
Okay. Okay.
It's not too bad. This is doable though. All right, go. Let's see it. Let's see the drawing, Grant.
Wait. Oh, it's just. Oh, never mind.
Man, woman. Green.
He's a toxic man.
No, the color.
The Hulk. It's the Hulk. The bad part about me telling the word, I can't.
Square?
No. I have no idea where he's going with this. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Speech? Box?
There's no way you guys are gonna get this. Oh, I see what you're trying to do, Grant. I see where you're going with it.
These lines are sections, just so you know. I'm just drawing different.
Nope. I can't say anything. I'm trying to drape my camera.
Open the box.
No, it's
Caroling.
Like,
A door? Like a speech?
I thought he was going pretty good with the box, with the lines, and I don't know where he's going with this one.
Job employee.
10 seconds. Yeah, all right. Here's Coach Dan. I'm clearing Grant. Grant gets the hook. All right, here I'm going to try and draw. Okay.
Car.
why did it face it down?
Is it a car? Oh, it's like a nerf. Oh, it's a cannon.
And now,
It's a
No, hang on.
Confetti launcher.
Mm-hmm. Like a cannon.
Confetti launcher. It's a circus cannon.
Is it a cannonball? Gunpowder fuse? What that one?
A pirate ship.
A rocket? A anchor? What?
It's not a cannon.
It doesn't. It just looks like a cannon.
No, you guys miss it. All right, this one, because we're on ultra hard, you're not just drawing things. This is reaction. I was going for Newton's third law. For every action, the ball goes this way. This is the reaction. The reaction was the word that Grant and I were trying to draw. Super hard. All right, Miles, you get one before we're done, okay?
Okay.
All right, let me see. This one's easy, actually, I think. Oh, wait, I'm going to send it to Grant on accident. Whoops. Send it to Money Miles.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, this is easy. I don't think this is that hard at all.
Target. Oh. I don't know.
Oh,
Ladybug. Ladybug? No? Wow.
I don't think Miles took a good strategy on this one.
I got this. I got this.
Looks like a ladybug to me, Miles.
No. It's not a ladybug.
Maybe we should stop playing on the ultra hard level.
It's a meteor.
Now it looks like it's raining on the ladybug.
Dang it.
Oh, I see where Miles is going. They're never going to get what the ladybug is, Miles.
Wait, I have an idea. A brain? A brain? Talk a brain, please?
So close!
A brain?
What's this, Grant? What's that? I just drew that arrow. What's this?
Brain thought? Oh, a thought? Like a thought?
Brainstorm! Enzo's got it. Nice, Enzo. All right, that does it for today's class. Tomorrow's class is at 11. When's tomorrow? Or 10. When's tomorrow's class?
10.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. See you then. Later, guys.
Thank you, Coach Dan.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, Coach Dan.
Later. Hey. Oh, you're on a webcam, aren't you, Ray? Phones don't focus like that. Is that correct? Can you hear me, Ray? Hello, Ray? Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eye. Ah, la 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 la. La la la. La la. Can you hear me? Unmute.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You are on an actual webcam, aren't you? Because phones don't focus like that.
Yeah, I have a webcam on my computer.
Oh. This is a webcam. I have actually have a very good webcam, and I have no idea where it is.
This one's pretty good too. It was only like $40 or something like that.
Yeah. I have the top of the line Logitech one, which I used as a B cam instead of my professional. This one brings out my blue eyes.
Very pretty. Yeah, I have a Logitech 1080p something.
What is that? Let me see. What is it?
It's a Logitech.
I have a C920, I think is what I have.
Mine is too, actually.
Yeah, I have a C920.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah. You stole it from me. Mine's missing, and you have it.
I've had this for a while.
Yeah, and I've been missing mine for a while.
You're doing Bernardo Faria?
Yeah. That's kind of like just a easy. I'd say lazy, but it's not lazy. Like, it's like I don't need to think too much to teach that and analyze that because he does like two things. Like, it's not like you're gonna be surprised.
I watched a couple of his videos on BJJ Fanatics.
Oh, I can't watch anything on BJJ Fanatics. I'll get angry. I'll get angry at the super low quality. Hello, guys.
Hey guys.
Did you see what the schedule was?
No.
Nah.
Where do I see what it is?
I posted on my personal Facebook page, and then
Like, is there something special? Are we here at the wrong time or something?
no, it's fine. I'm going to analyze tonight Bernardo Faria. And then in today's class, I'm going to teach some of the techniques that you'll likely encounter with him. There's only two, so you'll probably encounter 100% of what I teach you. And I haven't even planned what match I'm going to look at or anything like this.
Oh, thanks.
Wonder if Matt's coming. Matt usually tells me when he doesn't come. He gives me a very detailed... Alright, I'm going to change my name. I had it as Coach Dan. And I'm changing Irving's name.
Hi, Irving.
He had his son's name up. I changed your name for you, Irving.
Oh yeah, thank that.
That's so helpful to have you with Irving, by the way. Or with Irving. With Enzo. Stay. Three minutes. As you know, we work 3 minutes behind schedule. Are you really like a pro at Pictionary, Irving?
Luciana are quite good at Pictionary, I would say.
Yeah, you seem like one of those couples that, you know, you play tennis together, you do jiu-jitsu together. Like, we're going to become pro Pictionary players together. Is that true? Okay, I don't like playing any games with my wife. My wife is the Monopoly player that uppins the board when she starts to lose. And it's particularly bad when it's a game like Monopoly where it's kind of like a slow, long death. You know, you don't just die right away. It's like you know you're dead. You know the next roll that you're going bankrupt. She can't handle that. And she just flips the board and she'll get angry. Like, I don't want her to be angry with me. I just want a, like, nice board game. You guys were dating in high school or no, after?
We were dating in high school, yeah.
Wow. How long have you been together?
High school? How many days was that? 1996.
Oh my gosh. That's a long time. Especially for your age. I mean,
We're 40.
I've been with my wife 10 years, but not married 10. Married 9, something like that. She has all the dates. Like, up until, like, year 6, she was, like, celebrating. Oh, this was when we started dating. I'm like, we're married. We're not celebrating when we started dating. Sorry. We're not in high school. Oh, let's celebrate our first kiss. When was the I love you day? No, this isn't high school. We're not doing that.
How did you meet her?
Online. It's the best way to meet people. What?
Which site?
Okay, Cupid. Is it still going?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, it was free. So, like, you're predisposed to have people at your same level of cheapness. No, I think it... Oh, Kevin's waiting. I think it's a superior way to meet people because, like, not that I've never been in a bar that I haven't been performing at as a musician. Like, just going up to somebody because you think that they're good looking, like, what is the odds that it's actually a decent match? Like, quite low. And the fact that you're at some social function with dating, like, the quality of people is going to go down there quite a bit.
Sister did the harmony, and then she had a spreadsheet, and she lined them all up. She did like 12 dates a week. Like lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner, lunch, dinner. And then she had like an Excel spreadsheet.
Who did this? This must be one of your math coworkers.
It's my sister.
Oh, your
We're
sister?
very different.
Wow.
And then she started out, and then she got married.
How did you... All right. How did you meet your wife, Kevin?
We worked together at McDonald's.
At McDonald's. That's really funny. And what McDonald's was it?
It was in Edmond, Oklahoma.
Oh, here's a fun fact. My first job was working at McDonald's. When I was 16 years old, my mom, even though there was no need for this, my mom said, you're either going to summer school or you're getting a job. And I was like, I'm too lazy to go get a job. Like, you know, it's kind of hard work. It's not like you just show up and you have a job. So I just started going to the summer school class because I was just like, whatever, it's math. And who wants to do math for 4 hours a day? No offense. I don't even want to do jiu-jitsu for 4 hours a day, really. And so I just didn't do any of the work. I literally did not pay attention at all. I didn't do any of the homework, and it was quite extensive for an accelerated course over the summer because I always had, I'll just get a job, you know, once I super, like, fail it. And I ran out of, like, I was really, really failing the class, like a 0% type of fail. And then I'm like, well, where do I get a job? I'm 16. Like, nobody will hire me. Like, McDonald's. I'll go to McDonald's. I worked there for a year. Yeah. All right, let's get started. Let me share this screen.
You still work at McDonald's, Kevin?
No, I haven't worked at McDonald's in 20 years.
He works at Mercury Insurance. You're a claims adjuster?
No, I'm the director of research and innovation.
So this is actually really interesting. So research and innovation, is this like a Tesla Model 3 comes out and kind of breaks the insurance formula and then you have to redo it and not factor in autopilot? Or is this innovation in your website, or like what does that mean?
So it's technological innovation. So my team does like, bots, decision engines. I mean, it's go out there and find awesome technology, bring it in, figure out how it works, and get it put into production.
I can definitely see how that appeals to your personality, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
But within the insurance industry, like just overall, there's not that much innovation in that industry, very much. Like obviously, like the algorithms and everything for issuing insurance and getting leads and all that, that's like all just basic business stuff. So that's kind of what you're doing, that type of stuff. That's neat.
It's all the find better ways to communicate. We do like how do we go collect data off the internet and make bots that go do all that stuff.
See, that is infinitely more interesting than being a claims adjuster to me.
Oh yeah.
Like, can you imagine being a claims adjuster? Or my sister worked there, and she did data entry. She had a college degree and went to beauty school, and she's doing data entry at Mercury Insurance all day. Anyways. Here I am, the college dropout. I don't know if you heard that. So Ray, we all have, yeah, and it's kind of funny. I said it, but I turned off my mic. Is that my sister like did the whole legit college thing? I forget what her major is. She didn't use it. I think it was like business law. That's what it was, business law. And she didn't use her degree one wink. And here I am, the college dropout slacker. I don't know. Does finishing 2 years of college count as a dropout?
No.
It's an associate.
I didn't even get my associate. I literally need one ping pong class, and I have an associate's degree, but I didn't care. Like,
Yeah, I spent the dropout.
yeah, I'm a dropout. No, but for real, I think I'm actually legit 1 credit shy of an AA. So I'm like a ping pong class away, like a ping pong class every Friday or something. All right. So, in the analysis class, after this, we are going to go over Bernardo Faria. Bernardo is a very interesting character. I'll talk more about him in the analysis, but he's somebody that's very firmly rooted when he was competing as the number 3 guy in Jiu-Jitsu. That's all weights together. A lot of people felt sorry for that because people who train to be number 1, like, you don't settle for number 3, but he was very firmly number 3. And he's so fascinating to study because he doesn't do that many different techniques. He does a few techniques and he does them very well. Granted, when I say a few techniques, he is trying one technique, but it's like many sub-variations within that. So it's not just like he does 2 things. It's very nuanced what he's doing. And I like studying people like that because they're the low-hanging fruit. They're so easy to study because you can go to any single match and they're always going to be doing the same thing if they're on top and always the same thing on bottom. Some people are a little bit more diverse, and it might take watching 6 different matches before you start to see patterns emerge. With him, you can see it instantly. I'll talk more about that and probably repeat myself because that one's more public. Like a lot of people can watch that one. So on the bottom, he specializes in a lapel single leg, and it's going to be against knee slice. So can you put Julio's name too? Can you put Christina and Julio? It's just so much easier to see.
I can as long as we can see you, because we can't see you right now. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I should see him.
No, Christina, you're looking in the wrong spot. You need to look at my screen
In
share.
this video.
You're looking at the geese on the back of the wall.
How do I see you?
Just swipe one way or the other. See if that fixes it.
Swipe?
I don't know.
Or just, scroll through the videos. There should be like a little thing at the top of the thing with like 2 little bars. If you click on that, you can change the views.
Maybe
I see the light on her face changing. She's changing something.
Yeah. Cause Dan, you need to find his sound is coming from the D picture. So you need to find the picture, scroll around until you can find the picture of him, and then pin the video of him.
Not a picture of him though.
Yeah, it's the geese on my back wall.
Yeah, I have that. I have that picture.
Let me just turn off the video and see if that helps.
In video. Oh, now we see.
Alright.
But
There you
small.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So his small one, hit the little 3 dots in the top corner of it and hit pin video.
Oh, screwed it up.
You can pin that one so it's the big one.
so
And video. Then the little one of him, I have to do what with the 3 dots?
oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, the little one of him where you can see him.
Oh, I got it. Although I can't see everyone else now.
Well, you don't need them. Forget them. All right, so
I can see everyone else. Okay. I got it
yeah,
now.
technology is so hard. It's so hard. So the camera is actually at my desk. This, what you guys are viewing, is actually a screen share. Does that make sense? So that's why it might be a little weird in how it's presenting, because you're seeing a screen share, and that's a video, and it's confusing. So anyways, how this relates to what Julio was learning. I taught Julio when it was just Julio and Christina. I taught them the skeleton structure of passing the guard. Kill the De La Riva, step over the leg, get to the headquarters, start a knee slice to pass. And just having that be our framework for understanding pretty much everything passing in guard is so super helpful. And that includes today. The lapel single is at a certain point in this series. It's going to be against knee slice. So I'm kind of supporting him here. You guys can't see it, but well, actually you can. But I'm holding him up with this hand just so he has a nice grip, nice base to him. Now, what we're going to do is we're not going to use any distance keeping strategy. In the knee slice, you're probably going to want to use this leg to make it so he can't come in tight and start to crunch you. And there's 3 main ways in which you can do that. You can have the knee up high like this. This is called open knee shield. You can have it low on the hip and actually lock your feet in the back here together. That's closed knee shield. And last, you can make a lasso. All of those serve to keep his weight off of you. This strategy, where we're working for lapel single, does not use distance management. I'm going to take this knee and I'm going to clear it behind his butt. This is a little awkward for the dummy. This is kind of getting out of the range of the dummy's forte, but you can still practice this no problem, as long as you support it a little bit. But see how this leg is not in front and keeping distance like this. Like I can use that to kind of push it away under normal circumstances. So you're going to actually lock your legs and hold this leg of his pretty tight. Squeeze your thighs together. Now what I'm going to do from here, let me square up. Most of you aren't working with dummies, so this won't even matter. Is I'm going to undo this lapel of the gi, and I'm going to feed it around his leg. This is actually harder than I thought. Didn't really think this through too much as far as the dummies, because I can't hold him up. All right, here's what you're going to do in the knee slice. You take this lapel and you feed it underneath the leg to the hand that's hugging his leg. And he's still going to be a knee slice. Now, from here, I'm going to grab his collar. I can't even let go of his collar, because if I do, it'll just fall down. And I kick him in the butt. Boom. And bring him this way. Then I can hip escape and get up. And now I'm in a lapel single leg. You see how this grip that I have on the lapel is going to help me? Quite often, they'll stand up from this position, and you just stay on your knees. But eventually, what the goal is to collect his far leg and then get the takedown. Let me see. Kevin's working. You're all working with people except Ray. Sorry, Ray. This is going to be a little bit rough. But you can still do it with imagination. All right, so I need to kind of pull him into knee slice. He just punched me in the face. Pull him into knee slice. Get this kickstand out. So maybe we could hold the dummy behind his neck so he stays like upright. Undo the lapel. He'll fall down here because you have to use both hands. Feed it underneath. Bring him back to knee slice. Get his posture back. Okay. Now, this leg comes and knees him in the butt. Watch. Boom. And I yank him forward right at that moment, just to get him going forward a little bit. And then I can hip escape to my stomach and get up. This is very hard to sprawl out of because you have this underneath his leg, and then you can collect the far leg. There's more instruction that I could give from finishing that single leg, but kind of the limitations of the dummy are making it so I can't position him so I can teach. So it doesn't matter, you're going to get most of it. All right, one more time. So I'm going to be defending knee slice. I'm starting with a knee shield. Now I let go of my knee shield and lock it behind his leg. Now I undo his lapel, and with my right hand, I feed it underneath to my left hand. The only way that's possible is if my dummy temporarily collapses. I can put him back up. Now I grab his collar, and I knee him in the butt and pull him to get him off base. And that allows me to let go, hip escape, get on my stomach, and then get up. You don't have to do it like that, but it's super helpful. Keeping this lapel so he can't sprawl out of this so easily. Then I collect his back leg. I can't even tell if that's a leg. It is. And then complete the takedown. Any questions? All right, let's give it a whirl. Ready, go. I like the dog smelling your butt as you're drilling. That's really funny. Good, Viviana. Good. Feet towards me, Viviana. Let go of his foot now. Let go. Yeah, now get up. That's really good. And now collect the far knee. Yeah. Excellent job, Viviana. All right, let's take a look at Christina. I'm going to go to the desk. I can see better. Christina, wait, stop. Christina, when you did your final part of it, don't let go of the lapel with your left hand. Keep that lapel, and then your right hand just collects his back leg. The lapel is like kind of what gives this position its special powers. No, the near one is better, but anything will do. Kevin, are those new mats?
Yeah, I have them in my garage.
Cool. Yeah, no carpet burn. Even if they look extremely thin, but even still, it's way better than carpet burn.
Like 2H, I think. There. Looking at that. Yeah, definitely more comfy.
That's actually pretty good, Ray. Good, Kevin. Kevin, of all the people, I think that you should really focus on Bernardo Faria as your main jiu-jitsu idol. Don't forget I told you that. Because
I thought Ray was my jiu-jitsu idol.
what?
I thought Ray was my jiu-jitsu idol.
Ray's everybody's jiu-jitsu idol.
Where are you doing that? You do that?
Are you in a hallway or a bathroom, Kevin? This is so frustrating. If one more person joins or two more, I can actually make all of your screens bigger and like almost full screen. But I can't do that with this amount of participants. I think that's just a bug. Okay, I can do it if I stop sharing my screen. Wow, I can see you guys really well. Christina, you said something, but I couldn't hear it.
We have a question
Yeah, what is it?
about after we do everything, the last move, you said the right hand grabs the leg.
Yes.
Like what pushes the other? Like you see how his hand is that he's doing gravity, it's like collapse like that.
Yeah, that's the general premise.
Okay.
There are a few things I didn't like about how he did it. But that's correct.
You want us to figure it out because that will make us better. Okay, well, I'm trying to do that. Okay.
Yeah, I see. Okay, what's up, Irving? Oh, I thought you stopped because you had a question.
Oh no. I tried this out against Helton and it didn't work.
Oh, wait. Julio, stop. Go back. You need to kick her in the butt and yank, but don't start to grab the far knee at that point. Okay? Kick her in the butt. Good. Now, let go of the guard completely. Wait, don't keep your head on the inside. Don't look at me. Now, hip escape to your stomach. Belly down on the stomach. Yeah, there. Now build your base up on your knees. Get on your knees. And only now you collect yourself and then you collect your leg. Collect your far leg with your right hand now. Good. And then pull and drive. Yeah, there's a little bit of single leg knowledge that will really help there. So like just getting better at a single leg in general. But that's completely adequate for right now. I muted Kevin. He was too loud. Now he's unmute. I have absolute power. Wait, Christina, you did it again. You let go of the lapel to collect his far leg with both hands. Don't let go of that lapel. It gets crazy, and that lapel's your friend.
I mean, that's not what you should do if you're trying. Yeah. You don't want this to happen, I don't think. Well, in this position, yes, I do. No, I don't. No, what you're trying
Oh, wow, that's Ben's voice.
Yeah, you want to get this to the other side, and then you're actually going to try to come over here to smush that for you. Well, that's not what you know. So that's true. Absolutely. You know, Jiu-Jitsu was built on...
Your dog is just so interested in anything that goes on over here.
I know how to control you, and then I can... and then you try to get up. So now I have this, so this is a little about, so you want to do the back or not? And then I keep up here.
Good.
And then you keep on here, and then I can put it on my leg right in the same place. You keep on that. Exactly. And you can't move your other leg. On the plants like that. Here, I can grab that. And can, right? Because what you want to do there is this knee slice. So what you're trying to do is actually, what you're trying to do is y'all let this go a little more. But here, when you here, and you go like
Ray, you're doing well.
right? So you want to grab that because you don't want me to try and turn. And then you would grab like this here. And then, or you could grab it behind here, like back here, or there's lots of different ways to do that. And then basically what you're trying to do is take this and try to get through there and then come down this way. No, down.
Viviana, what do you do for a living? Do I know? Sometimes I ask people multiple times, and that's just what I do. I didn't know that. Did I? Have you told me that? No, you haven't.
I got my license in the summer.
Oh, wow. So was it a career change?
Yeah.
What did you do before? Well, say that again. I couldn't hear.
Visual effects.
That's really neat. And what program were you working with visual effects, like for movies and things?
Yeah, it's called Nuke.
Nuke? After Effects, do you have the skill in After Effects as well?
I used to use After Effects, yeah.
Is Nuke similar?
No, not really. I mean, yeah, it does the same thing, but it's a different way. It's a node-based plugin system.
Yeah, I understand.
After Effects is just the layers.
Yeah. I'm familiar with After Effects. That's what I use for all of my graphics for the Jiu-Jitsu.net stream. Do you like being a realtor better? I like how you look at Irving. Like Irving's going to know the answer to that question.
Real estate is more lucrative.
Real estate is what? More lucrative.
And it's flexible. Like, I can kind of work it around, you know, and so.
Interesting. That's cool.
You would like Nuke, I think. It's a cool program.
I bet I would.
It's only like $10,000.
Yeah, I have a fast version. I don't know, but it only works on that.
Man, your audio is just horrible. You have the worst audio in the group. Is there something like over the microphone? Yeah, it was good before, I thought. I heard Enzo fine. All right, time. We'll do a transition into our next move now. So that technique, the lapel single, encompasses what Bernardo's looking for 90% of the time, if not higher. It's a very annoying technique to try and pass against, to be honest, because that grip that they have on the lapel that's around our leg, you can't sprawl out of it like you can on a normal single leg. Sure, I mean, sometimes you sprawl and their grip just falters, but you can't rely on a sprawl in that position. It's a very good type of game to play for somebody who's strong, slow, and stubborn. So for that reason, a lot of older guys like to play that style of technique. But now on top, he's equally as not diverse. That's not the one. Equally as focused, let's say. And the pass that he's an expert at is the over-under guard pass. The over-under guard pass is a basic pass, just like knee slice or X-pass or leg drag. You have over-under. So, what is over-under? What I'm going to do is I'm going to start like with his leg in between mine. Now, my right hand is going to go under his leg, and then my left arm is going to go over. That's why it's called the over-under. And my shoulder is going to go as low as possible into the stomach. That's going to be the biggest mistake. You'll probably put your shoulder too high, but you really want it at the belly button level. And last, my head is going to go over here in the hip. So, actually, there's one more aspect. You tripod. You get on your toes. So my shoulder goes into the belly button. I get the over-under position of my arms, and I tripod just like this. And they'll be hooking with their leg into the half guard. The idea, let me turn and get a better angle. Maybe I can talk to you while I'm in the position. The idea behind this position is that I can drive my entire body weight into their stomach, and they can't get my head out of this position. I personally don't like this pass because I don't want somebody constantly trying to push my head from here over to the center. And that's what they'll always be doing. They'll put two hands on your face and just push. And it can lead to neck problems if you do it for a career. Not one or two times, mind you, but like if you do that for 10 years and it's like your A game, you're going to have a heck of a lot of people pushing on your head. And no thank you. So, my shoulder into the belly button, on my toes, they hook the half guard, and I hold nice and tight with my over-under. Now, to do the pass, I'm going to walk clockwise with my feet, nice and slow. Walk into them too, so they feel all the pressure. Then I raise my leg to pass his guard once I'm at, 9 o'clock, and I stick it under their legs. So my knee, it went as much as possible like underneath his legs. Then the first thing out is my right hand. I don't want to be in the side control with my arm in between their legs. Because if he can get this over, then he has a position called an inverted triangle. Not good for me. So right away, after I pass, I take it out and I pinch his hips, just like this. Then I work a little bit higher, and then I work for the crossface over time. I totally just missed the crossface. It's so weird. Like, I'm so used to a human that, like, any deviation is no good. All right. There was an interesting sidetrack to be had, a little discussion. It's like once you get really high level at something, you're high level because like the very specific nature of your sport. You like change just a little something. Like now you're doing it on grass instead of on mats. Like it matters a lot because you know exactly how much rebound and cushion and stick that mats have. It's like that with anything. Like if I gave an elite tennis player what's that other game? The one with the shuttlecock. Badminton. I'm sure a tennis player would do just fine, but like almost the eliteness wears off after a certain point. Like just proficiency would help, but you go too much into like the sport specific nature of it. And that's kind of what it is here. Like I know exactly what a human body feels like, and you change one little thing and I just airball all the crossfit. All right, anyways. So half guard, so my leg, his leg, my leg. I get my shoulder onto the belly button, make sure it's not too high. I'm on my toes, and then I make sure I'm under and over. Now, I kind of do a slow walk into him. See, like right here, I can always try and like just drive my shoulder blade, if you will, into their stomach. Then I walk around clockwise. Once I get to 9 o'clock, I lift my leg and I stick it under their leg. I put it on the mat. Take out this hand that can get inverted triangled. Pinch their hips so they can't hip escape. Adjust yourself a little higher. Cross face. And then you can block the near side hips. That would be how I'd recommend to establish if they're not doing anything. It kind of changes once you pass their guard and you go to pinch their hips. A lot of the time they'll turtle. So you need a very good back-taking sequence as they try and turtle from there. Yeah, I think just one more time we'll do it. Half guard. Shoulder in the belly button. Give feedback if you have a partner. You don't want that weight supported with the strong ribs. We want it low, where there's no ribs. Right there, head entrenched. Walk, walk, walk. Over under position. Lift. Stick it under their leg and put it on the mat. Hand on the other side pinching. Knees working a little higher. Once I get the crossface, I can stop pinching with my forearm. It blocks this hip from doing the hip escape out to the side. And then I can do a near side hip block. All right, ready to go. Give it a whirl.
I downloaded Mario's video on this. It was offering it for free.
Oh, okay. Did he give like a $75 coupon or something, and then you could choose?
Yeah. You can download one of his videos on BJJ Fanatics. So I just downloaded it. I did not watch it.
That's what, honestly, most people do with instructionals. They either watch like 30 techniques back to back to back and learn none of it, or they never watch it. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure for Ben to deal with.
What is that?
What?
Zach, hello.
I was gonna say it sounded like Ben, but something didn't sound like Ben in there either. Cool. Yeah, he kind of looks like Ben from the back too.
He does kind of look like that. And I gave them both the same haircut. Come on.
Your intro is done. Irving, it started exposing for your back window. Can you, if you, up there, you have a terrible webcam. You should. All right, this is very good, Ray. Lift your leg to pass. Stick it under his leg. Pinch the hips with your right. Cross face and work higher. Move your knees higher. Good. Now block near side hips. Near side hip block, right? That's very good.
Under, like closer to this shoulder, right here. This shoulder. Which comes down, the shoulder goes here. Head goes over here. Head goes over there. Right, now one goes there, and then you're gonna tripod up on your toes.
The dog is just so curious every movement. Julio, when you're in the over-under, try and open your chest up towards her legs. So you don't want to be so square, like your chest towards her stomach. You want to turn your chest so you're almost looking at her feet. Let me show you what I mean, just really quick. Hang on. I think this will help. So, what you did was kind of like, let me see if I can choose the best angle. You kind of went like, look how my shoulders are facing like this way, you see? Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to turn, and that'll make your shoulders super, super pointy, and I'm looking, like my chest is opened up towards the feet. That's all that I was saying. Make sense?
Okay. Thanks.
Go. This.
My left hand gets stuck when I'm trying to when I throw the knee in.
I'm listening.
I come over to here, and I drop the knee in. I'm like crushing my knee.
No, just pull it out. I mean, it's a little crowded, but you're not going to hurt anything. You'll probably, the first thing after you put your knee under his leg is to pull your right arm out.
Oh, right.
Yeah. You tried to pull that arm out a little too soon. Good, Kevin. You all have a homework assignment. I want you to find somebody that you want to emulate. Find a jiu-jitsu hero. Okay? Everybody, especially at purple belt, needs some hero that you just like learn everything about their game. That's it. That's your homework assignment. Start to watch one person over and over again. Just go to BJJ Heroes and just go top 10 competitors of all time.
I need you to take some steroids.
are not. You are kind of pushing. The point of this position is that it crushes your leg over for an bank sheet. So when you're being the guy on bottom, if you're trying to resist and stop it, you make it more difficult on yourself. Right? So that one is on. So this one is bent down.
Turn, Julio. Turn. Look at her feet. That's better. But don't worry about being fast here, Julio. This is a slow thing. Once you're in the over-under, you have all the time in the world.
Get your whole foot. No, keep this up. Keep this up. Try foot up. Try foot up. See? And what you're trying to do is force that leg to go out there so you can step over it. Now step over it.
That's actually pretty good, Zach. Focusing a little bit more on your dad, but that's pretty good. We'll get you eventually to the dark side. We'll get you to Jiu-Jitsu, Zach.
We're going to get back to Jiu-Jitsu, aren't we? Come on.
Okay, time.
I got my watch on too now, Kevin.
See?
I'm not a wall. Oh, wait, I forgot to share the screen. Sorry.
How else will you know what time it is?
Yeah, too. Calories burned and everything.
See, that's what I'm doing, is calories burned and heart rate.
Me too.
You know, I took my kids on a wagon train ride today. Been doing it every day for like 3 or 4 hours. And I didn't bring the gym cell phone, which I'd been having on me. And I didn't know what time it was. I was running a little bit late. And it felt like, oh man, we're coming up against the clock. So as we're wheeling by in our wagon train, I asked somebody who I see has a watch on. I said, oh, excuse me, do you know what time it is? And he goes, sure. And I notice it's a smartwatch. And the guy cannot figure out how to tell time on his smartwatch. I thought that was hilarious. So he had to pull out his phone and then check on his phone. So it didn't even serve its primary purpose.
See, that's why I have mine is just analog time or digital time on there. I don't have to read a clock.
See, this is why you're in charge of innovation at Mercury. Okay, so this one is not so much Bernardo Faria. Like we learned the 2 techniques already. This is more Julio. How do we relate this guard pass to the skeleton structure? Because nearly everything I teach you can be related to that somehow. That's like you have your skeleton, and then we need to add the muscle and the ligaments and all that good stuff on top of that skeleton. So, let's say we wanted to do the over-under, but here we are. Well, you're going to kill the De La Hiva. Sorry, Zach, this is going to be like a little fast for you. I would not recommend practicing this and just practicing the 2 that you've already done. Kill the De La Hiva, step over the leg, grab the collar. Now I'm in headquarters. Now I move to my left and I start the knee slice. Here's the thing. Now I just put this knee on the ground. This knee, retreat it backwards. Counterintuitive. I put it back and immediately dive in. So now Julio doesn't have the skeleton structure like in his soul yet. I haven't made him do it so many times where he's like, again, really? Yes, really. Believe me, your brain goes off when you compete. Like the lights will be on, but nobody will be home. And only the stuff that is in the core of your being comes out in that moment. So even though he doesn't have it, like intellectually, he'll be able to understand quite well. So kill the De La Hiva, step over, grab the collar, move over to the left, establish knee slice position, back up, and put both knees on the mat, and come in, and then pass. Should be pretty self-explanatory for everybody in the room, because if you know that sequence well, which most people do, except Zach, yeah, it'll be easy. Ready, go. My secret goal is to teach Zach, or not Zach. My secret goal is to teach Julio in a month more than he's learned in 6 months. That's my secret goal.
That'd be awesome. And wrap around here, right? That's one thing we do. That's trying to here.
And then we'll get him to move to Southern California. Wouldn't that be the storybook ending?
So, out of this position. This is
That's a super ugly knee slice, but you get the idea, Julio. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of battery.
this is that mix up position here. More steps. So we're doing that. Wrap this up. And you're still let me do it. You're still watch it. Here. There's no possible way I could have seen this coming. I was. Just we'll start it now. And you want to? So you see? Now we're not doing all that. So right, because I did all that stuff to get in here, but this is happening, right? So we're working in here, right? That one goes under, and it goes further down. Right, and grab right about here. Right, and then this shoulder into my belly button. That shoulder, good. There you go. Try up, all the way. Try up. Right, you're just trying to push that forward. No. You gotta get clear of this leg. Right? The object is to get your leg to push far enough, make it go that way, where you can step over it. Right? As soon as you do that, then you can start recovering. Right? Here.
My wife is at home doing Bob Ross paintings.
Doing what?
Bob Ross paintings. I'm not kidding.
Oh. Are you ready? Just pull it. You go to the side. You're pulling this leg back. So that you can make it to where you can pop your leg over it. Okay? Again. Right? Because see, I'm trying to stop you from doing that. Yep. There you go. Slowly. Keep this dug here. Slowly. So tripod up. Right? On your tippy toes. And walk forward. Walk forward on your tippy toes. See that? And then you're going to go side. And see how that pulls my leg out there? And you want to just crack.
Three more minutes on this one.
All my body weight on it. I just felt like it was less stable. And I felt like I can get caught.
Okay, that's good. Last one is going to be quite simple. We're kind of going back into Bernardo mode now. Is that you're going to do the lapel single leg, and then right after the sweep, this is the beauty of it, is that you're going to get in an over-under pass. You don't even really need to let go of the lapel if you don't want to. That lapel around the leg can be your over grip anchored by the lapel still. And then do the over-under pass. So just do the two Bernardo moves together. I mean, that's it. Go ahead, give it a try. We just did a quick detour to let you guys know how it fits in the greater context of Jiu-Jitsu. Irving's camera went back to super dark. No, you'd have to put it down. You see, it's seeing those windows in the background and exposing for the windows. Yeah, you see how it got brighter because you posted it down? Fix your head. Yeah, get your head in the right spot, Ray. Yeah. Kind of a lot of it is just getting in the right position right after you complete the sweep.
It's a little difficult with the dummy too.
Yeah, no. Just fix it. It's kind of nice that it's really far away from its ideal position because you need to fix it rather largely. Oh no, Julio. Get it, go, get it. Get the over under, just do it. No, you gotta be around the knee. Part of it, it's almost all, if you were drilling with me, you would have done it perfectly. Because Christina's kind of staying on her side after you sweep her. Nobody's going to do that. They're going to square up, and as she squares up, then you dive in with the over-under. Watch. Do it again. Sweep her again. All right, so here, all right, get up, collect the knee, good. Now, Christina, stop. Yeah, you see how you do a little hip escape? Now put your head in the right spot. Yep, that's much better. And there's just a little chemistry. The fundamental problem about drilling is that we're drilling for a realistic scenario, but it's not realistic when we're drilling it. That's why drilling stings. It's like only the first step, as I was saying in the other class, is that she's not reacting the way that normal people will react under resistance. She's like turning away and just being like, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But real people are going to try and hip escape and recover their guard. And that's what you take advantage of. That's good. Good, Zach. Not so bad, Zach. Good job. Blocking the hip. Good. Nice side control. Good job. Hip escape and be on your back, Irving. There. And then she can go into the over-under. You see? Up. Get that foot in between your legs. Yeah, otherwise you're dead. I'm looking at some Bernardo matches. Seeing which one I want to do. Okay, time. So consider the analysis class just a continuation of what we're doing with a 15-minute intermission, basically. It just takes me 15 minutes to get the camera in the right spot and rearrange the screen and get everything ready to go. So hopefully I'll see you in 15 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Yeah. Comment if you want on the stream. Sometimes I can see it, sometimes I can't. All right, later.
Yep. Thank you.
End meeting.